Hello everyone, my name is Dedevan with the names number 2X names 2050036. I am from Management Study Program, Faculty of Economic in Business, with a lecturer, Mr. Karyadi M. The origin of Surabaya. Once upon a time in the northern part of East Java, there lived a scary giant crocodile. He was the ruler of the river and a predator who was feared by all the animals in the forest near the river. The name of the crocodile was Bahasa. He was very good at hunting, so all of the animals in the jungle were afraid of him. Bahasa lived in a river in the sea. There lived a whale-shark named Sura. He ruled the sea, and the very first were scared of him. However, survived were because he ate fish every day. He was curious about the river near the sea. One day he decided to go to the river. On the side of the river, there was a deer that was drinking water. So felt hungry, so he swam silently to the edge and jumped feet out to catch the deer. Sir was happy to get such delicious food after eating the deer. Sir became addicted the next day. He went back on the river and got a lot of food. After a couple of days, Baya became suspicious because it was harder and harder for him to find prey. He started investigating what was happening. When Baya saw Sura catch a little monkey in the river, Baya became angry. "Hi Sura, what are you doing here?" That asked me territory. "How dare you snatch my prey?" Sura was not afraid of Baya. He challenged Baya to a fight. "Hey, I can look for food anywhere I win. It's not just your territory here. All animals are free to look for food here." Finally, a fight could not be avoided, and the fight began because both of them were strong. The fight was very long for day. All the animals in the forest heard this. Distracted by the fight, could sleep. Finally, the two wild animals were echoes. No one won, and no one lost because both of them were equally strong. "Sura, we better end this fight. I'm too tired." "So I Baya, okay, let's end this battle. So first, we need to limit our hunting area. The end of the river is the limit. Don't you break the lines or you will feel the consequence." "Okay, Baya, I accept this agreement." Sir finally left the river and returns to the sea. For months the forest calmed down. There were to fight between Sir and Baya. But the river and sea, he longed to eat their meat like before. There were a lot of fish in the sea, but it was no for him. He could beat it so quickly he swam toward the mouth of the river. If I look for prey near the river mouth, Baya won't know because he lived farther up the river. Unfortunately, no prey approaches the mouth of the river. Sura was tired of waiting. Finally, he swam off the river toward the forest. Sura wanted to go back to the jungle again. This time, he will be careful not to be caused by Baya. I will catch the prey and immediately bring it out the sea so Baya won't see it." The plan was successful and for months Sura hunts in the river without being discovered. Over time, Baya becomes suspicious because again, his prey was reduced. But last time he reached seashore and the river. But he believed This was Sora doing. This must be Sora. Watch out, Sora. Then Baya prefer plan. Baya found a deer, but they catch him right away. Instead, he hurt the deer leg, so he couldn't run away. The deer was placed on the edge of the river. Then Baya hid. A short time later, Sora swam up the river and saw the injured deer. He felt excited because the deer was fat. Whoa, look at me today. I hit a fish. Na just as he was about to bring the deer to the sea. Suddenly Baya confronts him. Hey, you are stubborn and smash Sora. How giddy are you? Imagine the fish in the sea are abundant. But you are still hunting in my area. Hey Baya, if you want, you can hunt in the sea. I don't profit you I don't like fish. And a fish shell can stand the seawater. Well, it's okay, you don't win. It's at least I have offered it to you. Sora answered, fly and direct the deer to the sea. Baya got angry, yet attacked Sora. Hey, where do you think you're bringing that deer? To the sea, I eat in there. Bring the deer here. I call it to drop you. Well, I'm sure foul you did it, said the deer yourself. You forgot our agreement. This river is my territory. If is whether there is my this agreement is reduced. Okay, then our agreement is cancelled. Now the strong on host the right to rule this area. Finally, by attacked Sora a fight called Befriends. This time it was even for existing. No one dared to approach the area of the fight. Sora I was doing his attacks and Baya becomes annoyed when Sora was off guard. Baya managed to beat its style of my tail. Sora did not want to lose. Birds of the were in fine and seriously injured. However, Baya did not despair. He continued to be until Sora's tail was cut off. Sora was in so much pain. He ran away, leaving Baya toward to sea. Since then, Sora has not dared to approach the river, and since he no longer had a tail, he could swim as hard as he wanted. It's so painful of my to commemorate the first fight. The area where the two animals flock was called Surabaya, and the name remains to this day. This is the percentage I can confirm for the short coming story. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.